And the orange juice, which we had here somewhere. What did I do? We add a heaping teaspoon of baking powder to this.
What is that?
That's orange juice. A
Orange
third of a
juice?
cup orange juice.
Is that the secret recipe?
Perhaps. That could be it. Is this a teaspoon?
I think that's a tablespoon.
That will be in deep trouble. Here.
Here's a teaspoon.
Here. This
Okay.
must be a teaspoon.
Let's cut for a minute. So what's going on now?
Now we're doing the orange juice that we put a heaping teaspoon of baking powder into the orange juice. We stir and put that right into the flour. And we'll add the eggs. That's the best we can do. Okay. We'll add the eggs, and then we have to mix it good. And that's where I need you.
Usually have a mix master do this?
I have a mix master that has a hook. It's like for bread mixing. A light mix master, the dough gets too heavy.
So do you like it mixed really well or fine?
Yeah, I do, because it's a hook. It's made for dough, for mixing bread. And as you see, I must clean out the bowl. I don't waste anything. I mean that, okay, because we don't have space. Now all this has to be done is mixed. Where's that big level I took? No, that's all there is to the batter. Of course, I don't do this by hand at home, so I don't know. But it won't really matter. And you just mix it all in. I didn't even put in the salt, but you really don't need it.
Seems pretty easy.
It is. This has a lot, much too much poppy seeds, but you like it, so we just add it. They'll be darker because of that. No, we need more flour in here. See? So, this is from the oil. We need another spoon, but that's okay. I'm going to add. I didn't measure the complete 6 cups, and that's why. I only put in 5 to see what happens. But I think somebody's going to have to mix this for me.
We need the mix master.
Well, you can do it by hand if you're young and healthy like you are. And
Or you could delegate. Roger!
Hi. Mommy, Mixmaster.
Mommy, Mixmaster.
I'm
Raj.
Mixmaster.
Go, Roger.
there's no
These
way.
are your cookies, Raj.
There's,
I'll be playing the part of
there's
Mixmaster.
no way I can do this. I need a little more flour. Mix it up. After that, I'd use my hand. But if you just stir it in, I can't.
Now we mix.
Looks like that handle's going to break.
Mm-hmm. Don't have a wood spatula.
They have one that didn't seem as good. You think that's going to be better? Okay. Let me clean that up. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We can do this on the board and I'll knead it a little.
That's right. So give me some chances to get it loose a little bit.
Okay.
So is that the key? You use the bread maker's.
No, let's come out.
You can hold the bowl. You can hold the bowl. You okay?
Let me see if we can add flour. I don't think so. I really did want to take the time to refrigerate it. And it rolls out great without getting doughy. But it's a matter of time, so we do it this way. Or let me see, it's fine now. I think, let me
you wash your hands?
It's still a little bit, okay. I think.
Want me to keep going? I can keep going.
No, we need a little more flour. There. Yeah, we need more flour. Unless I refrigerate it for in your freezer an hour. I prefer not that. Okay. Let's put a little more flour in. We'll get the texture, we can roll it. Okay, mix. Mix. Let's see. It's still too sticky. It's different working with, you know, stuff that you have at home. It cuts very simple. This looks like it'll be okay.
How many cookies will this yield?
About 3-4 pans, at least 3, yeah, 4 pans.
Yield at the intersection.
We'll have
You holding on there, lady?
We're gonna have these cookies on the floor. Okay.
I'm sure they'll be good wherever we have them.
Pretty soon.
That can work. You want me to keep going?
I don't know if I want to.
And keep going.
Do you guys have, what time is it, Judy?
It's 4 o'clock.
This dough.
You want to refrigerate it, don't you?
I don't really want to, that's why I'm adding flour, because it takes too long.
No more flour.
Yeah, but then they're not as good, then you got flour. Instead of, you know, the ingredients, see?
No.
She's cheating.
You're cheating, Grandma.
You're cheating.
That'd be just as good, you can't spoil these.
Just want what you want to teach the great grandkids?
Yeah, great, I'm ready for great. I'm telling you, my greats already like my cookies. See, Judy, I would have refrigerated, and that dough would be rolled out. This way it's still sticky.
So we refrigerate.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, you know. And so, okay.
Up.
This is the way you take dough off your hands if you bake, if you're a baker. Learn to do that, and then baking is easy. Okay, let's get this in your freezer, maybe.
Is there room in there?
That would be faster.
In the
isn't that
freezer?
right? Huh?
And take the turkeys out.
Oh, you don't have room? Oh, then put the freezer.
Plenty of room.
He's got nothing there?
There's room in the fridge downstairs.
What did you say about those?
In the refrigerator, there's room.
Another one?
No. Below the freezer.
Oh, you mean the bun. This is the dough. You make dough like this for bread and for challah. And use your hand, take the flour, and it gets it right off. So the dough comes right off. Yeah, that's freezer. That's refrigerated. It's just too sticky to roll. I can always mix this in after. This should never be this white, and the flour shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? But that's not the way this should look with the flour on there.
Too much, huh?
Well, no, it's just that I didn't mix it again. It just gets sticky and gooey. That's,
Okay, ready?
yeah.
Right in there.
Yeah, see, this is faster than the refrigerator. We can get rid of all this, just leave the flour, and I'll have room to work on. This is for oiling your pans. And this, we can get rid of. Because I can roll here.
So you cleaning up a little bit now?
We're getting also we have room to work on. Because this is where we'll roll it out, so. There is a sink somewhere. I was right near it. We'll have to use one to stir. Okay, eggs can roll out.
Now read them the eggs.
There's probably, this goes in disposal. Okay. It really, there's nothing to it, absolutely nothing. I mean, you see, wasn't it simple? You know, much easier with a mixed measure. Like mine, I have a KitchenAid with the hook. And in 10 minutes it's mixed. I do it the night before and then I refrigerate it. And it rolls so easy the next day. Okay. We just have to wait now. We leave this, we may leave it. I don't know how the dough will be.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
And now we're almost...
Ted's Poppy Seeds. For Grandma's Poppy Seed Cookies.
Yeah.
The federal government drug testing program will never be the same.
No, it won't. We'll see what happens. We may live through this. Who knows? We have high hopes. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
What are you eating over there, Gomer?
Now that's good poppy. Some of Grandma's
Oh.
fudge top graham
Did
cracker
you-
cookies.
Oh, that is English toffee, what I call English toffee.
Excuse me, but that was my share of the English toffee cookies that you're diving into right now.
I had to remove them from the freezer
I'm glad you're sharing them with them
because of your.
poor guys.
Isn't that nice, Mitchell, to share these with me?
Roger gave me at least 1/3 of them.
So I'm gonna roll it here, so I'm gonna out. This is a great table to roll stuff on. You could bake.
Oh, that's a great table to roll stuff
It's
on.
great. I'll come over and make holly.
Anytime.
Yeah, I like this. I could take it. I like this. To work on, it's great. All right, we're done. Till they get chilled.
Okay.
12 ounces
One
of
egg.
chocolate chips, 1 yolk,
Got that.
flour, brown sugar, nuts, real fine ground.
It's in the cookbook that I have
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Wait a minute, do we have everything here? Mitch?
What do you need?
Grandma?
We need nuts finely ground, but I mean fine. We need 12 ounces of chocolate chips. We need a cup of brown sugar, 2 cups flour, 1 yolk, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know, I usually don't remember. And if you've got it wrong, you're out of luck.
Do you have it? Nope.
They
Should we go
don't.
to the
Enough.
store?
I don't like seeing myself in pictures.
Should we go to the store?
Well, you don't have a mix master. You would do it by hand. Oh, shit. Excuse my French.
Oh,
Can we do it in the? Can we do it in
That's
the
my favorite word when I'm mad. That's my favorite word when I get angry.
Can we do it in the Cuisinart?
I don't know. Maybe the batter.
You have a hand mixer though, don't you, Mitch?
yeah.